Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. I hope you are all really well. Today is a weigh-in update. I'm sorry it is a little bit later. I would normally have put this out at the weekend, but because of Vlogmas, I have had to hold off a little bit. So I thought I would do a weigh-in update following my weigh-in last week at Slimming World. I get weighed on a Thursday evening and I've been back at my group for 2 weeks now. So the first week I lost ½ a pound, which was I was a little bit disappointed about, and I know I spoke about it in my last weigh-in video, so I'm not going to go over it again, but I had a sneaky suspicion that whatever happened that week was going to catch up the next week and possibly just show the next week, because I do think I should have lost more that first week. But anyway, I am going to talk about the last week. So how's it been? Well, I must say I am really proud of myself. My head hasn't been in the game like this for the longest time. I would say my head hasn't been in the game like this at all for the last 2 years. Since my diagnosis, definitely I haven't felt as into it and on it as I am at the moment. I'm really sorry, is my camera wonky? This tripod needs replacing badly. So yeah, I'm really motivated. I'm really into it. I'm starting to enjoy it now. I'm enjoying what I'm eating. I must say, at first I found it a bit of a chore, like trying to count everything and plan everything. And, you know, because I do have a busy life, I was in kind of this really bad habit of just snacking instead of meals and running out the door and then grabbing more snacks. And yeah, I'd got myself, because I didn't take my second job on until earlier this year, so life was never quite this busy. But now obviously I've got this second job and I work 2 nights a week every week, and my children are bigger as well, so they are busier, and I'm finding that with their clubs and everything else, it's more intense than it's ever been before. So I kind of hadn't really adjusted to it. And then obviously 2 years has gone since I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that's been a bit of a roller coaster. So my head hasn't been in the game at all. Well, not like this anyway. I've been into it because obviously I rejoined my Slimming World group last January, and I spent a really good few months kind of losing weight, but I wouldn't say I was as into it as I am now. And I'm only 2 weeks in, so this is really good. I set myself the goal of having 3 really good weeks in December before Christmas, before the all hell breaks loose for Christmas chaos. I feel like I want to try and keep hold of an element of control, even over Christmas, like even on Christmas Day, whatever. I don't want to completely lose control, because I feel like I struggle then to regain it. And, you know, I am at work quite a bit over Christmas. I am working, you know, over like the 27th I'm in work. I can't remember off the top. I'm at work Christmas Eve. So that will help me to keep in the routine. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Christmas. I keep talking about Christmas because that's all I'm thinking about at the moment, is how much I've got to do. But anyway, the point of this is to say that I feel really motivated and I'm enjoying what I'm eating. I am eating a bit more. I'm not putting the focus on, you know, third of the plate speed all the time. I'm just making it work for me. And I'm doing a lot of vlogs at the moment, a lot of what I'm eating vlogs. And last weekend I vlogged the whole weekend. That is up now on my channel, the weekend vlog. So you can see exactly what I've been eating to contribute to the outcome of my weigh-in this week. So I'm going to be smiling while I talk about the outcome of this weigh-in, because, well, it was really funny. When I got on the scales, I was joking with my consultant and some of the others about, like, I can't remember what I was saying, but I was just saying, you know, just joking about like how the scales just don't seem to budge. And the lady on the scales was like, "What are you talking about? You've lost 5.5 pounds." I was like, sorry? I don't think the scales have budged like that for years. So yes, indeed, I have lost 5.5 pounds. So that gives me a total loss of 3 stone 10 pounds. If you don't work in stones, I'll put the total pounds on the screen. So yeah, really happy with that. I feel like I can carry on with this being, you know, 100% for the next 2 weeks, probably, maybe even 3. I'm really confused. I think it's probably 3 weigh-ins until Christmas. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with my group over Christmas, because I think my weigh-in day is on Boxing Day. So I'm not sure when I suspect they'll just miss a week. So yeah, I mean, 5.5 pounds. So I think some of that was probably from the previous week, but 3 stone 10, I'm really happy with that. I feel like I could get my 4 stone back for Christmas. That would be amazing. And to be honest, it would be ultimately amazing if I could lose just over 4 stone to give me a little bit of wiggle room. And I'd like to go into January with maintaining a 4 stone loss. But yeah, I'm not sure how realistic that is, but you know, I can't control what my body's going to do. And we know there's a few things that work against me, like my medication that I'm taking for my hormone blockers, and I've got lymphedema, so that obviously plays a part in my weight. But more importantly, it's about how I feel. And right now I do actually feel really, really good. And yeah, I think it is just, the better I feel, the more motivated I feel. So with Vlogmas, I am going to be doing quite a lot of food vlogs, what I'm eating, things like that. So yeah, hopefully that will keep me going and on track. So the week ahead is busy, very busy, but that's a good thing, because that keeps me away from the cupboards, on track, and I just need to make sure I plan it. So meal planning is really important, as well as keeping stuff prepped and ready to go in the fridge. I know everyone says this, but it really does make a difference. If you just batch cook a load of potatoes, this week I've got potatoes, parsnips and sweet potatoes and carrots. You can roast them all up, put them in a Tupperware, they're good to go. You can reheat them, you can snack on them. They are just, you know, things like that really, really help. You can keep a tin of rinsed chickpeas or beans or lentils in a container, and you can just spoon those onto salads and couscous and rice and whatever. And I find that really helps me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do over the next week. I'm going to plan what I'm having and when, what the rest of the family are having and when, because they eat very differently to me. Sometimes my children won't eat some of the stuff that I eat. So I do have to plan it all in and make sure I'm meticulous about it. And yeah, but that's going to be the next week, so I'll tell you about that in next week's weigh-in. But that's all I need to say about this week. So I hope you're getting on okay. If you're on a weight loss journey and you're happy to share, then I'd love to hear how you're getting on, any tips you've got for me or anyone else who might be in the comments. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye guys.